know that. MVP of the week, man. This was sad. Oh, man. The GOAT is retiring. Let's give a hand clap of praise. Celebrate the epic run. 22 years. 7 Super Bowls. Tom Brady. Whether you love him or hate him, whatever your stance or whatever, one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game. And I'm not even an NFL guy. It wasn't really until like 2007, 2008 when I really got into it. I started to watch the Patriots, and they started to have something in which was a magnificent season, right? 2008, I started to watch for real. I really started to watch the Patriots. And Tom Brady was on this team, man. And I'm like, who the hell is this quarterback throwing all these passes like, shoom, shoom? But they lost ultimately, had an amazing season. Right? That was basically their 19-1 season, right? Went all the way up to the Super Bowl and lost, right? 17 undefeated during the regular season, undefeated, damn near through the postseason up until the Super Bowl and lose to the Giants. Damn. But I seen greatness within Tom Brady. Down 28-3 against the Atlanta Falcons. Okay? And to come back, beat that ass. Man, I remember that Super Bowl party. People were in. Me and my boy Patrick Face, shout out to P, in our face. Like, yo, Tom ain't shit. Tom ain't gonna do nothing. I just knew me and P looked at each other and we said, we don't bet against that man, Tom Brady. Don't matter how much NFL you know, right? If you've ever watched any game of football in the Tom Brady era, you know not to go against that man in any type of capacity. Not to bet against him. We just witnessed that low key against the Rams. If Matthew Stafford, let's just say Matthew Stafford doesn't make one touchdown and it's 21-3, right? Instead of 27-3, right? Let's just say for the sake of argument, he doesn't go 27-3. He goes maybe like 21-3. Tom Brady wins that game, right? Tom Brady wins that game. But it's Matthew Stafford's time. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it is. So Tom Brady announced earlier this week, or I believe earlier today on Sunday, that after 22 years and 22 seasons and 7 Super Bowls, he is retiring. Big Ben did the same thing, but this is not about Big Ben. But shout out to Big Ben Roethlisberger for retiring. I'm pretty happy, really, for both of them for retiring. Honestly, it's both their times. Especially for Big Ben, not as mobile again, or not as mobile, period, as Tom Brady, and both of them weren't mobile or for real. Well, Big Ben in his heyday was definitely more mobile than Tom Brady, but taking those hits and Tom and Big Ben were the two most quarterbacks getting hit in the NFL. During their tenure and during their height of greatness. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody wanted to hit either Tom Brady or Big Ben. Why? Because Big Ben had an arm, cannon, and then Tom Brady knew he could get any type of throw on a third or fourth down. Seriously. And so when I think about the greatness of Tom Brady and what he brought to the NFL, it was great. You know what I'm saying? 7 Super Bowls. To go from one dynasty, right, to leave a dynasty that you literally helped create and build, to leave that dynasty and say, I'm going to go do something different. What this is, I'm going to do something that's for me because this is not working for me anymore. And to go in your first year and win a Super Bowl with Tampa Bay, who was one of the worst teams in the NFL, period. To change that whole dynamic and win them a Super Bowl was amazing. You know what I'm saying? So that in itself is greatness, and it's going to be missed. You know what I'm saying? It really now it's going to feel weird with the Super Bowl, with this. It's going to feel weird because I think for me, I grew up watching Tom in the Super Bowls, right? In the AFC championship games. You know, he was there. He was always in the playoffs, always there. It was weird, right? Now, he wasn't always at the Super Bowl or always at the AFC championship game, but you knew Tom Brady was going to make some type of stretch down the whole season. You understand what I'm saying? You had to be worried about that. And so, you know, to get six, Super Bowls under, with Coach Belichick, that's amazing. And then to leave Coach Belichick to win one more and to go out like that, you know what? I'm good. So shout out to Tom Brady. Continue to be, continue to do you, brother. You know what I'm saying? You are a football legend, Hall of Famer, first bat. All right. Where do we want to get into first? Let's go with these COVID people.